You'll be fine. Yeah, some people don't realize that it's rude. Maybe nobody's said it before, or they've only been in like smaller communities and stuff, and therefore they haven't had anybody like call it out and stuff. Like I really just kind of like experienced like a few of the bigger streamers when I started streaming, because like I said, I never did streaming before I streamed. Like I never watched people streaming and stuff before I actually started streaming. So in my case, like I watched a lot of like the bigger streamers and what they did and shit, and I saw it quite oftenly where like a bigger streamer would be like, I go and I lurk in my friend's stream, and you know, people be trying to talk to me and stuff because they see me in there, and they're like, shut up, I'm not here, pay attention to the streamer that you've clicked into, you know. Like when that person's streaming, they're streaming, and when, you know, the other streamer is streaming, that's when they're streaming, you know. That's when you ask them their questions and shit, is when that specific streamer that you watch or are there for is live. So like I've got the same kind of policy. It's like, you know, I might have completely different rules to another streamer, right? But when I'm in somebody else's stream, whatever their rules are the rules in their stream, and that's what goes, you know. So yeah, even if it's polarizing to mine, I respect whatever the streamer's rules are when I'm in their like area, as much as I hope that the other streamers respect my rules when they're in my area and stuff, you know. But it doesn't always go that way. And like I said, sometimes with viewers, sometimes people don't think about it or don't know that it's rude because nobody's called it out. I don't know. I should really keep that red line going through there because that is like dead center, but yeah, I'll keep the red line. All right, let me steal this. Let me throw it this way. A wanderer has joined. A wanderer has joined with a relationship. Hold on. Furniture builder named Franco has arrived and he wants to join the colony. He is willing to contribute, will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. You could choose to turn him down and send him away. However, your colonists will be disturbed at sending someone away in need. He's got a relationship with Lenza. He's Lenza's brother. And he's got plant skills. Like, we're going to accept him. I mean, I'll take people. You guys know I'll always take people. So, yeah, get your ass in here, Franco. He also comes with his own meal, so that's ideal. I'll also have to fix up all these edges of the wall and stuff later. I don't really have much in the way of defense. I'm still trying to get, like, buildings at this point. And I'm also trying to assign everybody so that they're still able to like fight or not kind of thing. So everybody looks like they're assigned to that. I don't currently know who is a night timer. There's a Twitch event. Hold on. We got all the crops are grown. I don't know if they planted anything else, but that will help. And Nana joined. Okay, so we have our first 2 organic colonists that are not one of you guys, which is Nana and Franco in reverse order of that. And we still have Sam, who's a prisoner. I haven't checked on for a while, and he still hates us, so that's fine. I wanted to do something then, but I forgot what it was. It's fine, I'll figure it out later. I also think I need to put roofs on these if I don't already have them. No, they built them. Cool, alright. Well, if they want to build some of this stuff, it'd be great. Yes. Was it organic colonists? Why, yes. My machine, terrible. You're not even in here, Shadow. And not that I'm aware of. We got our first 3rd rower, though. Nobody's killing this thing either, I noticed. I do need to make a cremation thing as well, too. I need to make this. I don't really necessarily want it to be sandstone, but, I mean, that would be fine. If I put you up here, people should be able to still get around you. Because we have a few corpses now. So we're going to get working on that. I don't know who the fuck in my colony can build at this time. But they're going to work on that. So they're going to deconstruct all of what's in here. Hopefully reconstruct some shit or mine some shit. I don't know. What was that? Got a good colonist. Oh yeah. I see you in here now, Shadow. Oh my god, it's Old Man Shadow. Your hunter. Alright, hold on. Shintaro, Shadow, Kisari? So sorry, I can't. My brain won't let me process the word, but I thought Shintaro is like some form of white something. So yeah, I guess you're a white old man, Shadow? That's contrasting, Shadow. Don't be contrasting. Jesus, man. Why would you even be like that? Anyway. I'll make bedrooms in here once they've done what they've done, but they've got to go and cut down trees, essentially, to be able to do that. Which means I need to assign some people to be able to actually go and do some work. But I also need them to be able to actually go and work in work hours. I will find out which ones are night owls by which ones have their tantrums. So we will find out. I sent in a ton of granite for you. I need fireproof rooms. I mean, we'll get to building stone stuff eventually. When I did the last event with this, which was in February, we never got to a point where we were able to upgrade any of the walls because it was just constant. There was just continuously colonists coming in and trying to keep them alive and all this sort of stuff. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8's a bit much, but we'll see. We've got 3 people in a daze at the moment. So yeah, by the time I got everybody allocated, and then when we do fights and they die, or getting them weapons or getting them food, research, stuff like that, like we probably won't get up to point of having solid walls, but we can at least build other stuff with said, you know, stuff. Like for instance, if I can build the crematorium, if I got enough to do that, I will. If not, we'll see how we go, you know. What else? I have literally every Discord except 2 of them fully muted. Yeah, I think you've mentioned that though before, Beza. Because I think you're one of the people with like the 200 or so, I think. I'm not 100% sure. We got a Twitch drop in there too. Hold on, what do we get? We got a lot of lenses. Probably a good call, Lenser, considering like 2 of you have died and I think 3 of you have run wild. So that's probably gonna help. Discord limit for my tier of nitro, yes. Yeah, I thought so. I was gonna say, I'm like, I think that there's like a limit to it, and I think it was either you or somebody else had that, and I was pretty sure it was you. But yeah, it's one of those like, never quite sure, you know. But I know you got harvested crops, but how's food? We have some rice, and we have some milk, we have eggs, and we have drugs. So no actual meals at this time. Like if we could get a fuck ton of like simple meals or longevity shit like pemmican to at least like fill their belly or something, that would be great. But and Bez is giving us more go juice. God. But yeah, apart from that, they don't really have much else. They are kind of tending, at least. Like, eventually I'll build like a hospital or something as well. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably end up using up most of this interior space, by the way. Just like last time. I will also make another kill corridor for the 2nd time ever, so we see how that goes. Because I kind of learnt a little bit from last time that my dumbasses will walk straight out through it and die anyway. So you guys reckon I'm supposed to use like a shit ton of doors? Roja binge, go for it. There's only one of those left. Now, speaking of that, Jackal is in a mental state, but are you actually in a mental state, or are you just harvesting a tree? Why can't I install stuff in you? No herbal medicine. Okay, we've used up all the medicine. So I thought we said to go and get medicine stuff. There is harvestable medicine, that's just not making it that far out at this time. I also don't have anybody allocated to the internal stuff. Yeah, we've had a lot of medicine spawned in, but they're all tantruming, you see, and beating the shit out of each other, and that requires medicine to attend to, so we've been using it up really, really fast, unfortunately. We do have the nutrient paste thing, but for some reason it's not powered, probably because we don't have enough power at this time. I don't know how far away I am from being able to make generators or And I could probably use hydroponics when I get to that. But where the hell is solar? Okay, solar's not that far away. I realistically could have gone for that instead of smithing. But once we've got that, we'll have enough power to run the nutrient paste thing. 50 medicines, nice. That's going to help. And we got 20 herbal medicine, cool. Okay, so now I can operate on you, Jackal, once this is in inventory. I don't know if it counts now. Food binge. Okay, let's try your legs first. Let's try both your legs. And then we'll circle back to your spine once that's successful. We'll see how we go. We mustn't have wood, but they're also not getting that far out. My guess is that this is taking up too much of their capacity, and I don't have people allocated enough for it at the moment. So I'm just going to get rid of these little sections here. I know I want to take out this bit, but they already planted some stuff, so I don't want to cut off that corner at this time. I didn't mean to remove that. I also still have all their shit being stored outside. Isn't temperature dependent? What was this? It rots in over 2 years, should be fine. Count as having it if they don't store it properly. Either also herbal can rot if it's not refrigerated. I know, but I also don't have stable power, so nothing we can do about that. Crimson's overdosing. A whole bunch of people are having tantrums or dazed or whatever. Yeah, eventually I'll get power. I've got batteries. I don't have stable power. Tantrum. We've got 2 good colonists to replace some of the ones that have run free and or died. And 15 normal colonists. Holy crap. At least they're doing the plans. Just got back. A lot has happened. You're in a relationship with yourself. You've also beat yourself up. I think you're in a relationship with maybe Das, perhaps. Was it Crimson has slapped Crimson in a show of dominance, and Crimson has accepted and joined the colony? Sweet Jesus, okay, so you've also reacquainted yourself with our colony by slapping yourself, so what a fucking roller coaster you are. I don't even know. We've still got a lens on a dust out in the wild that we're still trying to get back, but we'll see how we go. That mine rot away before I needed it before. It was sad. I mean, it happens, but I don't have air conditioning in here yet, and the best I could do is cool the room, but I don't even have storage for like the stuff we're harvesting at this time, so it's just how it is at the minute. I am going to try to throw down at least, I was going to put a zone in there, but this is going to be the one that's air conditioned because they're only going to get so much of a penalty from having food in here. So I'm going to say clear everything. You're allowing food, not rotten, and throw corpses in there. They probably don't want their human corpses in there, or the mechanoid corpses. So when we do get food, we'll put it in there and we'll see how we go. Any got points for some venometic power cells would be pretty sick. Yeah, they would be pretty good, but also, like, it's fine. We'll get to electricity eventually. Like, we're still technically stone aging at the moment. I don't want food to be stored up here, and I don't want animal corpses to be stored up here. I don't know where they stored... I don't think that they stored the actual corpses. I think they're just still here. I thought the animals were eating them. You got some points. Oh, yeah. We got one person waiting on an operation, and cargo pods. Perhaps we'll find something useful in the wreckage. Food. We have food. They will be very useful. And a venometic power cell. Hold on, I gotta go slap Suki for a second. Hold up. You're gonna get to Sam before we even have a chance. And Nuke's catatonics somewhere. And we'll get that in a second. I'm sure they'll be fine. Also, if you die, it's permanent in this colony. I can't go back. So, alright, we slapped your ass out. Fine, you guys go back to where you need to be. You rescue them. Another catatonic Crimson, you're getting rescued. They're getting rescued reasonably quick, which is fine. So, once that comes online, Das gave up. I should be able to kick your ass into reconsidering that. Hold on. Go kick their ass. If you run wild, I can't do anything about it. If you just decided to like leave, I can basically beat you up until you rejoin. So, or die. I mean, it's optional. In this colony, it's genuinely optional. It's an opt-out option. Medical, emergency. All right, one of the Crimsons is running wild. My guess is that they're hungry. Do we still have one of those soothe popper things? Can I get you to go? Are you walkable? Go hit that shit. Go get the people happy. Alright, we'll see how that works out. Sad wanderer. Ow, my knuckle. Was it then kill the Crimsons? I mean, they're working on it. They're working on it themselves. Prioritize the Crimsons that are not making a problem. They kill the Crimsons that betray you. I heard that? Oh yeah, that was just my knuckle. So usually what I do is, normally speaking, when somebody goes berserk or sorter or whatever, I normally revoke their medical privileges down a notch. I haven't been doing that because I haven't been keeping up with it, because for the first like 2-3 hours of stream, everybody's just been going mental. So yeah, I haven't been keeping up with that, but eventually once I get a grip on who's doing what, probably most of the people that are laying here that are bloodied probably need the medical privileges revoked, but I at least know at least one person in here is in operation, so not everyone. Also, Beza should be releasable, and we're recruiting you slowly. Alright, eventually we'll have 2 more sets of bedrooms, we'll have at least a kind of freezer dining room situation, we'll have a recreational kind of kitchen-ish peeling room station. The animals are breeding a little bit. Nuke died, unfortunately. There was an infection. Crumple weakly to a catatonic breakdown. Okay. So I must become a million. Was it a million Silverman every time? I mean, I was surprised you're still alive at the end of the last one, because we had like this whole fucking starvation event thing. Somehow you fucking survived, and I legitimately thought you died or like almost decided to leave at one point. You walked through like a fucking entire box of fucking traps. I'm like, sweet Jesus, man. Choices. And then, yeah, you came in and you're like, am I still alive? I'm like, I don't even know. Maybe? Possibly? I also do need technically to make, what are they, those benches? Not an art bench. Stonecutter's bench? I need these. Something broke the roof. What the hell was that? Somebody broke a bed. We got a worse colonist. Was that you? Did you just smash a bed to get in here? You also smashed a hole in the roof. Anywho. You also get shot in the back of the head by a friendly. You got shot pretty hard. I think you got fucking detonated by like a doomsday rocket launcher or something. That's why I thought you were dead. Yeah. At one point, everybody spawned in a shit ton of like doomsday rocket launchers and triple rocket launchers and flamethrowers and all this shit that I'm not familiar with because I don't let my regular colony play with them. I don't trust them. And so I dabbled, and a lot of people got accidentally dead when they went berserk. So yeah, someone burned for me. Oh yeah. Well, it's like that time when I was playing PUBG and I killed Shadow, but he was fine. He was still alive, kind of thing, you know. I booped him so hard he died, but he came back. It's fine. It's the same thing with Jackal. As you know, we shot him dead, but he's fine. He lived. He got off world too. It was remarkable, honestly. So yeah, I got better. Yeah, you were fine. It's tis but a scratch situation. I'm playing Helldivers with my boys, and I always get rocketed by the boom. Oh yeah. I think everybody's allocated or assigned. I don't know how many of you lot are daytimers. Okay, I'll get to the bottom of that eventually. Normally, I kind of do this as people come in, but because we're getting waves of like, I don't know, 15s kind of thing is what's coming in at a time. Ish, 5 to 15. I'm not able to look at this time. Same with getting them to be able to do stuff. I will try to assign things, but eventually people will probably die out of the colony anyway, so I won't get everybody. But, I mean, we'll try. I thought, it gave me a blicky. What? Let's see, what else? Gave up. I can do something about that. Hold on, where are you? Which one are you? Oh, you're that one. Okay, hold on. You lot over here. Can you beat up that one? I think it's that one. Jailbreaker. Please don't be doing jailbreaker. I only have so many people on this side that can kick your ass. Somebody go kick their ass. Preferably before they do jailbreaker. I think you two must be pacifists. So you're not helping. Get back to what you're doing. Tantrum, that's fine as long as you don't break something of reasonable value. Can I get you in on this? Because they're like obviously not catching up. Honestly, they're not catching up to this one either. Can I get you up here too? Is there too many people? Not really. It's just that like this is within like the first few hours of the first day. So I don't have infrastructure. I can only keep up with like so many people at a time to allocate stuff. So I've got to prioritize like one or the other sort of thing. Like if this was a situation of like my regular colony, I would only get like, I'd take like up to 18 prisoners at a time. So yes, I'd get 20 people, but I would have like, you know, a few hours to be able to like sit there and like allocate all their stats. It would only be like 20 people, whereas this is, hold on, this is 128 people. So I am trying to keep up with that, but I've done most of the assign page. I'm working on the schedule page. I sort of have a semi-shortcut for the work page now, but I mean, it doesn't work for everything. So I am going to have to prioritize whoever has like the main skills in that category. We also don't really have food production enough for this. We will get to it eventually, but at the same time, it does require a bit of time, you know, which generally speaking we'll catch up to in the pacing of like the next 2 days, where the next couple of days will be a situation where like I won't be requesting people spawn in unless they haven't got a colonist in the colony already, in which case they can spawn in. But at that point, if you already have somebody, it will be use your points to spawn something else, like armor or food or like something to like build with or defenses or whatever kind of thing, you know. Plus then like, I think it's about the 3rd or 4th day we'll be going pretty hardcore with like research. So if I haven't got research down by day 4, I don't know if we'll make it off world by day 5 unless like I get specific things like spawned in, you know. So yeah, it'll be fine. As there's a little bit of a see if I can keep up kind of situation, as much as a you guys get to fuck around with my colony a little bit for a week sort of stuff. So yeah, usually when I do like a 8-hour event where everybody kind of like goes ham, somebody's in a daze. Hold on, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Another person's in a daze. All right, I'll get to them in a moment. Yeah, typically speaking, when I've got like my regular colony and stuff, I don't have Rimconnect, so it's just kind of like we're dealing with them and we have like a big old chitty chat. When I have like a normal Rimconnect event, which is my chaos Rimconnect, sorry, hold on. When I do my like one-off kind of chaos events, it's usually when like everybody gets to go ham and it is overwhelming and intense for like the whole like 8 hours and stuff. But that's the point. I'll go kick your ass too. I don't know how many people here can get up, but we'll see. I also have a I don't know which one's. We'll find out which one I'm beating up. You don't look like you're beating up the right one. We want that one. Somebody got an orbital beam, fucking orbital power beam targeter thing. So that's going to be interesting for later. All right, I'll let you guys pick up people more or less. Let's get you, pick them up. What was it? Chill the fuck out. Poll is up. Lol. Was it if any of me's lack skills, then kill new people? Was it kill for new people? No, I don't do that. I don't kill my own colonists. Like, I will beat the ever-loving shit out of them if they do, like, specific things just to stop them from doing said thing. But, like, generally speaking, I don't kill colonists out of my colony. Like, my regular colony, you can't leave through death. It is not an option. So, yeah. I also realized we've got like the end nub on this. Sorry. So I don't want that spot. Yeah, normally I don't let my colonists like die through death. It's not a viable option to leave. Berserk, hold on. Can you guys kick their ass for a second? Go kick their ass. The hell was this? We got a flak jacket from Andre. And flak pants, holy crap. We could do with some armor. And flak vests. We got like a full set flak helmets. And a psychic soothe from all of yours. And 5 good colonists. Also, Andre, let me know if you want to be modded to like do polls and stuff during this week. You're welcome to if you want to. Like, you can say no, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to do anything. But I'm happy enough to like throw down like you into mod to casually just throw some in if you feel like it. If you happen to be here at any point in time. Food binge, tantrum, days, psychic soothe. I ran for another 30 minutes today, but can throw a couple in. Sure. All right, hold on. How do I do this? That's a good point. Hold on. Nope. It was easy. It was easier than we thought it was. There you go. Alright. Andre can do polls as well. Preferably positive shit if we could. Sniper rifles. Sweet. Tantrum. Assault rifles for your colony. Alright, we finally have some weapons. I don't know where the rest of them went. I see one. I'm gonna say they allow everything. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find everything. I don't think that works. It doesn't usually for me, but we'll see. It did not. Okay, that's fine. Let's get you guys. Was I holding on to colonists then or something? I was. Alright, you guys go back to where you're going. There we go. Death. Das has died. We may have kicked your ass a little too hard. That's fine. It's fine. I gotta remember to start allocating people that are like doing stuff so that they actually have like a death list. Because what usually happens is when somebody goes berserk, tantrums, slaughter, or any of those kind of things, I basically like revoke their medical privileges, and eventually those colonists fuck up enough times they die out of the colony. That's how this works, and then I get rid of all the shit ones. I'm going to make an assumption that all the people that are currently hurt are on that list. I'm just loosely going to assume here. So they're all going to go down by about 1. Oh, you're getting 1 too for that. Actually, which one of you was having that punch up? It's fine. I'll leave one of you alone. Some people are going to get penalized for like the wrong reasons, unfortunately, but we'll have to do it because I haven't been keeping up with it. And if they continue to tantrum, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out which ones are which for this, and they'll slowly get removed out of the colony. Be fine. What do I need? I could really do with a lot of food. Like, really basic kinds of food, so that we can have, like, a lot of it would probably be the best thing. So, anything like raw food, like raw vegetables and shit, like berries or something, would get us like something that everybody could possibly eat. There we go, there's one that's doing it. Where are you? Here. Are you actually the one that's doing it? Because you don't look like you're like labeled as such. Must be. Alright. Yeah, any kind of like vegetable type stuff would be pretty good, because that would give like a lot of people food. Simple meals, pemmican, if any of that shit's cheap, that would be good. We've got a little bit of weapons, but more weapons would be sweet. Any kind would be welcome, because then we could, oh here we go, nutrient paste, because then we could get them at least armed, so then we could do hunting. That would allow us to be able to hunt more animals, get more food. Nana's on that list, unfortunately. She's still going to get it too. There's a lot of people on here that I also don't have as like, they're going to